Welcome to VOSARD, Voluntary Organization for Social Action and Rural Development. We're a non-governmental and non-profit organization with the aim to transform the lives of the poor, marginalized and other underprivileged groups of society.
VOSARD was founded in 1998 and is operating in the hilly and rural areas of Idukki district of Kerala state in South India. Apart from the administrative office at Kumili, there are 4 regional offices. From those, the staff can easily reach the project areas.
Our goal is to empower the marginalized communities to achieve holistic development and facilitate them to part of the mainstream of the society. Since the beginning, the organization has been working with the target groups through self-help initiatives and capacitate them to achieve sustainable development irrespective of caste, creed and religion.
Lots of projects are going on at VOSARD. Together with the partners, funding agencies, projects are conducted. Projects have specific purposes, target groups and durations. As the activities of many projects overlap, we will present you the main activities one by one.
Community mobilization and capacity building. Community mobilization is one of the most important factors in social work. From the start, VOSARD has been focusing on uplifting the poor and weaker sections through self-help initiatives and capacitating them to be part of the mainstream of the society. The organization concentrates on women, farmers, senior citizens, persons with disabilities, children and adolescents. The beneficiaries are organized into self-help groups, SHGs, which are composed of 10 up to 20 local people having homogeneous social and economic backgrounds, all voluntarily coming together to save regular small sums of money during weekly meetings and to meet their emergency needs on the basis of mutual help. They pool their resources to become financially stable and take loans from the money collected by the group for making the members self-reliant. After a period of time, the loans are repaid. Besides providing financial assistance, orientation classes and leadership training camps are also conducted for SHG members. The concept of microcredit financing is widely introduced among them.
Around 10,000 families of the target group located in the remote and hilly region of Idukki district are organized into self-help groups. Today, more than 525 self-help groups are functioning very effectively in the area.
VOSARD has also framed 30 clusters and 1 apex federation to coordinate and capacitate the people's structures through decentralized planning, local linkage and collaboration, and collective action. Awareness creation, leadership training, skill training, livelihood and agriculture promotion activities, etc. are being initiated through the people's organizations. This social structure is helpful in the implementation of projects with people's participation, information dissemination at grassroots levels, and monetary transactions among the groups.
Community-based rehabilitation of persons with disabilities. As many mentally, physically and multiple disabled persons face social, medical and economic problems, VOSARD runs a project to support them through a community-based approach. The aim of community-based rehabilitation is to help disabled persons by establishing community-based programs for social integration, equalization of opportunities and rehabilitation.
The advantage compared to institutional-based approach is that can be made available in rural areas with limited infrastructure. The activities can be pursued without professionals in health, education and social services. Furthermore, the PWDs themselves, their families and communities, as well as appropriate professionals are involved in this program.
PWDs are organized into SHGs. There they get microcredits to start a business for improving their livelihood. In addition, the persons get medical support and awareness on their rights. Children with disabilities are supported through correction surgeries and helped to get enrolled in schools. All the activities should support the PWDs to come into the mainstream of society.
Agriculture promotion. Different measures are taken to increase the income and the living conditions of farmers. VOSARD is motivating them to introduce self-sufficient farming. the peasants should cultivate parts of their land to supply their own daily needs. In the promoted nutrition gardens, the farmers are motivated to grow domestic crops. Through vermicompost units, the farmers get fertilizers in a healthy and sustainable way. To increase the farmers' income, they can keep cows and goats, which they can buy with a microloan from their SHGs.
The cow helped me in several ways. The milk that we are getting provides us daily income. Also, our children get nutritional milk, and we are making curd and other milk products for home purpose. We used to sell the milk in the morning and evening. Daily, we are earning around 450 to 500 rupees. After reducing the maintaining expense for the cow, we are saving around 250 rupees. In addition, we are getting gas for the cooking purpose through the biogas plant, which makes use of the cow dung, and the slurry we are using for agriculture purpose.
Watershed. Through many watershed activities such as gully plugging or steam bank protection, many long-lasting effects are attained. On the one hand, erosion is prevented and the groundwater level increases, so the size of the arable land for the farmers increases.
Since we built the pits, we can preserve the water. Before, the rainwater was flowing down the slope without any benefit. Since we built the stone bund, we can prevent soil erosion. We have much more space to cultivate crops. This area was also very stony. As a part of the project, we removed all the stones and prepared the land for the construction.
On the other hand, the activities can even reduce the negative effects of climate change in the long term. Due to the increased fertility, more plants compensating emissions of carbon dioxide will grow.
Drinking water supply and management. The main objective of the Jalanidhi project is to give sustainable, clean and safe drinking water to rural people. The project is implemented in participatory way by forming beneficiary groups, BGs.
We participate in the different regular meetings and cooperate in the construction work. These are the ways we participate to implement the Jalanidhi project in our panchayat.
Wells or other water supply schemes are built. Survey, source identification, construction, distribution, etc. are managed by the BGs.
Children and youth development. Children and adolescents belonging to marginalized families and sections of society are given special attention for the education, socialization and overall development. Educational support is given in the form of career guidance seminars, awareness programs and counseling. In some cases we also finance schooling material. Through the 24-hour toll-free childline, assistance to children in distress, particularly street, neglected and delinquent children, as well as children facing physical, mental and sexual abuse is provided. This can be done by counseling via phone or visiting the homes of the children.
The main intervention of childline are shelter, medical help, repatriation, rescue, emotional support and child protection in the larger context.
Care and protection for senior citizens. VOSARD has initiated a care and protection program for senior citizens. Elderly people belonging to low strata of the society are given support services like awareness, counseling, social activities, etc. to withstand their health, economic, social and sustenance problems. Now 38 elderly self-help groups, ESHGs, are functional to address the problems of the aged. Health problems of elders are addressed by arranging medical camps and linking with local health services centers.
After joining the SHGs, we got free blood pressure and diabetic checking. Before that, we had to go to hospitals. It's so more costly. With the SHGs, we also get free medical camps.
Counselling. Different counselling services are provided by VOSARD. Families can get consultation at the Family Counselling Center. It tries to settle family voice and handle, for example, adolescent problems or parent-child maladjustment. The service-providing center supports women in protecting them from domestic violence. Women who are victims of domestic violence get free legal service.
Cultural exchange program. The volunteer service Weltwärts is a support program of the German government in which young people gain international exposure in developing countries through volunteer work and thereby increase their intercultural competence and knowledge regarding development cooperation. Through the Bridge Builder program, 2 German students are doing a voluntary service at VOSARD. They support the organization, for example, by doing publicity work, such as creating short films or brochures on the activities.
We often visit the project's activities to make interviews and to take videos and photos that we will use for the films and the brochures. So, on one hand, we try to bring a benefit to VOSARD through publicity work, but also we learn about development work and VOSARD's activities especially.
This program of the German government provides a cultural exchange between India and Germany.
VOSARD in the role of a Mother NGO. The promotion and strengthening of a state-level network of disabled persons organizations, DPOs, is going on since 2012. 8 DPOs across the state are the active members of this network.
VOSARD organizes, for example, consultation of meetings, leadership trainings, and formed a state-level federation of the DPOs. Also, members of Panchayat Raj institutions are sensitized.
Furthermore, 7 NGOs from Kerala are partners of VOSARD for availing technical support and guidance in replicating the CBR model, 3-tier system of SHGs and resource mobilization strategies in the area. Social work students of various schools and colleges are visiting the organization for block placements and exposure to practical social work. Ample inputs are given for their career needs through experience sharing, field visits, case studies, survey, etc. For making all the mentioned activities possible, we rely on the support of our committed partners. Some projects are supported by the Kerala, Indian or German government. Others rely on the fund of non-governmental organizations in India and Europe.
The projects are implemented by an efficient and dedicated team of staff committed to the pursuit of its mission. For the excellence in social work, VOSARD won several awards.
For the future, we plan to extend the activities to the remaining areas of the district and also plan to promote and strengthen at the grassroots level NGOs for collaborative action. These measures will help to achieve our mission.
For more information, visit vosard.org or facebook.com/vosard.